let me help you take a glimpse into education these days and what all of us are going through. Teachers, admin, speech path counselors, paraprofessionals, bus drivers, cafeteria workers, all of us, everybody in education. We said goodbye to our students having no clue whatsoever that we would not see them again this school year. We sent them away, leaving things in the classroom and desks full and lockers full, and we're dealing with that stress, and we're helping our students deal with the stress of not being able to see their teachers, their paraprofessionals, their friends again, and we're dealing with that. Do you know why? And we're doing a great job. Here's why. Because we're Erducator Strong. Teachers had to come up with lessons to send home that would continue instruction with almost no notice at all, at the drop of a hat. Teachers have completely changed the way they teach with no training whatsoever. They are continuing on with high quality instruction. Do you know why? Because they are all Erducator Strong. Our counselors, do you realize what our counselors are dealing with? They're dealing with everybody that now has trauma, because everybody has trauma. They're dealing with every parent, every student, and even the colleagues, because we're all going through this trauma, and our counselors have stepped up and are doing an amazing job. Do you know why? Because our counselors are Erducator Strong. Admin, did you know that your principal, assistant principal, your central office people have never been trained in this? Never been trained. And you know what? They are stepping up, and they are leading schools from behind a camera, and leading schools where no one's in the building, and leading districts having had no training. Do you know why? Because they're all Erducator Strong. Our high school and middle school teachers are teaching 4, 5, 6 blocks of students, 20, 30, 40 students per classroom, per block, and they're doing it every day. Providing high quality instruction, gathering work back in and grading it, giving feedback, and they're doing it every single day. Do you know why? Because they're all Erducator Strong. I cannot imagine being a special ed teacher at this time. I wish that everybody could step in and be a special ed teacher during this time, because those teachers and those paraprofessionals are having to meet the individual needs of 15, 20, 25 students every single day. I cannot imagine it. Our speech therapists, our OTs, all these people are now having to, and our counselors are having to do teletherapy. Guess what they've not been trained in? Teletherapy. But those people are stepping up and able to serve the needs of the students that need them and need that therapy online and over a camera. You know why? Because they're all Erducator Strong. And we forget about our paraprofessionals, our bus drivers, our cafeteria workers, our custodians. And guess what? Many of them are still in the buildings. They're making copies. They're translating. They're calling parents. They're driving all over town trying to find parents. And they're getting ready for the next school year. Do you know why they're able to do that? Because they're Erducator Strong. So here's the question I have for you. Did you realize that? Did you realize that everybody in your child's school, every one of your friends that are educators, are all Erducator Strong? If you have an educator in your life, friend, colleague, child's teacher, let them know they're Erducator Strong.